Welcome to Geek Games and Collectibles, where we share our love of fandom
while promoting new and pre-owned games, toys, and collectibles available for purchase from CanGeek.com.
Hey everyone, how's it going? It's Scott here from Geek Games and Collectibles. Welcome as always to the Geek YouTube channel and to our Geek Speak video for the week of March the 28th. Now it is very important to note that it is actually March the 27th as I record this video, and if, like me, you have been watching the Oscars tonight, then you have watched the events unfold between Will Smith and Chris Rock. And it's those events that I kind of want to touch on today. And make no mistake about where I stand on this subject. Assault is assault. And there is no moral ambiguity regarding this. Now, for those of you who may not be aware of what's transpired, Chris Rock was presenting this evening, and he got up on stage and he delivered what many consider to be a very offensive joke at the expense of Jada Pinkett Smith. And the truth is, yes, his joke was insensitive. Will Smith's response, however, to this was to leave his seat, walk directly up onto stage, and slap Rock across the face before returning to his seat and continuing to verbally abuse Chris Rock from his seat. And again, assault is assault. And I say this to be very clear as someone who has been on the receiving end of a very brutal assault. Many years ago, I was quite literally beaten within an inch of my life. So my views are that of a victim, but there is no doubt that assault is assault, and there are consequences for the actions that Will Smith undertook at the Academy Awards this evening. Now, here's what really dumbfounds me about this. Yes, Chris Rock delivered a joke that was insensitive. Do we know that Chris Rock wrote that joke himself, or was he simply reading a pre-written script being presented to him on a teleprompter? If he was reading a script that was being presented to him on a teleprompter, then effectively Chris Rock was an employee being paid to do a job and was physically assaulted for doing the job he was paid to do. So there's something for you to stop and consider. Now, also, Will Smith could have very easily voiced his dissatisfaction with this joke from his seat without getting up, walking up onto the stage and slapping Rock across the face. Allowing Smith to do this, and then later on in the evening, awarding him an Academy Award for Best Actor for his work in King Richard, sets a very dangerous precedent. Because now what it tells people in the future is that the Academy effectively does not have its presenters' backs. Any presenter that gets up on the stage for the Academy to present an award or deliver a monologue or whatever the case may be is always going to be at risk now of someone in the audience taking offense to what they have said and getting out of their seat and effectively doing exactly the same thing that Will Smith did this evening. Whether the award had been predetermined or not, frankly, the Academy should be stripping Will Smith of this award. Now, as a married individual, I will tell you this. I do understand Smith's need to defend his wife. If someone was physically threatening my wife's safety, then yes, I would move both heaven and hell to protect my wife regardless of the consequences. But Chris Rock did not walk off the stage, walk up to Jada Pinkett Smith, and physically threaten her. His delivery of that joke was verbally abusive at best, And Smith could very easily have sat in his seat and screamed at Rock to keep his wife's name out of his mouth. Choosing to get up and walk up on stage is assault. And assault is assault. And honestly, that's where I personally stand on this subject. Now, you may have a very different view of this than I do, and obviously you're welcome to your opinion. I invite you to share your opinion with us in the comments down below. I simply ask that you keep your comments respectful. And that's it. Anyways, as always, thank you very much for supporting us here at the Can Geek Games and Collectibles YouTube channel. We do greatly appreciate it. And until we talk to you again soon, take care of yourselves.